Okay, another question. Barbara?
Art, what about investing in the stock market versus investing in real estate?
Okay, let's take a look. Many of you know that I was a stockbroker in a previous lifetime with Merrill Lynch, one of the prestigious firms, and I learned a lot about the stock market. I learned enough to understand that there's some different risk involved. But what I want to do is let's take a look at the stock market, and not about the stock market today or yesterday. Let's go back a period of time. Let's go back the last 10 years, and I'll give you a little quick quiz here. So we're going to go back to 1997, seems like just the other day, and this is what was going on in the stock market. It was going up, going up, going up until the year 2000, and then something happened. The stock market goes one way until something happens. So what happened in the year 2000? Do you remember what happened?
No.
Okay, well, we call it the dot-com years. It was the technology years, and it's when everybody thought they were going to buy a stock and it was going to go public, and it had a Synergy Energy Inc. The more glamorous the name, the more excited people were about it. Well, what happened after a while was people found out that only 1 in 10,000 people or companies really went public, and they started losing their interest in it. And so these companies were not doing what they said they were going to do, and people got upset a little bit and started dumping them, and the market came down, came down, came down, came down until 2003. Now, prior to 2003, something happened in our world, and we call it 9/11, the World Trade Center. That's something that was not predictable, at least in our lifetime. We didn't think those things were going to happen. But now they are predictable, they're plausible, and we don't know if it'll ever happen again. Hopefully not. But that's what happened. So the stock market went up to 2000, it started drifting down, and 9/11 it took a huge hit all the way down to in 2003. That's what happened. Now, what happened in 2003? Anybody know what happened? Nothing happened. Well, some time happened. We felt safe. Our troops are over there. We were putting out the war. We're still there as far as I know. And people got antsy and they started getting back in the stock market. So from 2003 to today, 2007, this is what's happening in the stock market. The stock market is at an all-time high in our lifetime. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is at 14,000. It's an all-time high. Now, what happened? Nothing's happened yet. That's why the stock market is still up. So we're hanging around here in 2007 at an all-time high, waiting for what's next. It could be a lot of different things. Unfortunately, that's what happens in the stock market. Goes up until something happens, goes down until something happens, goes up until something happens, and we're sitting right there. Now, that's the stock market as of today. Let's map on for the last 10 years real estate. And we're not going to map on real estate all over the world or all over the country. We're just going to take our area here, and I'll tell you what's happened according to our multiple listing service. So real estate prices going up, going up, going up, and then a couple years ago, real estate went up 15% in 1 year, started getting everybody excited about it. Maybe this is a new way of making money in the real estate business. And then the next year it went up 20%, 15 and 20, and that's what happened. And then now we're right here. We're down 25%. That's where we're at. There's a housing bubble, there's a housing boom, there's economic crisis, there's lots of different things happening. The stock market's at an all-time high. Real estate is back to where it would have been if it just normally went up, except this happened and it was not sustainable. I was telling people 2 years ago, real estate is not going to go up 15 and 20% a year. If it goes up 7% a year, I'm a happy camper. But that's what happened. So we got the stock market, we got the real estate market, and I think right now, for my money, I'm interested in maybe taking some money off the stock market table because it looks like at its risk right now, and possibly reallocating some of that money into well-selected real estate. This is what we've been doing for a lot of years. We're pretty comfortable with it. We have a great portfolio, and we're getting some great buys right now. So this is what we do at Southeast Capital. Thanks for the question.